Hello, everybody, and welcome back to event number 8 to round up the first half of the second season of the Algodoo League. Here we go into final endurance. Along track, of course, welcomes us, and it will be a battle. Two heats of 8, then comes the consolation round and the final round. Here's the expedition round, though. They'll show us how it's done. Obviously, it's sped up because it's quite a long track. We will see some battling on this event, quite a lot. Here in these orange funnels, a bit bouncy, but you have to be careful not to take a very straight line, going straight through and dropping fast into the next section. Then come a small yellow funnels. Then comes a big cyan funnel, and then at the end we see a group of four red funnels. Were similar to season one, where we saw those at the end. You have to be able to handle those to perfection, as it can all be make or break here. Like there, you see in the expedition run a lot of battling in these final funnels. But of course, if you can build a gap in the first set of funnels, you can actually gain a lot of time, avoid all that battling, just like the construction scooters did there. They're gonna cruise to an easy victory. And now we will go into hit number 1: Romaine, Shock, Rocket, Missile, Devil, Jade, Sea, and Artery. Down we go. And here in this heat we have Spy Eyes, Lettuce Leapers, Coral Divers, and the Speedy Greens, all quite close to the lead of the championship. And Lettuce Leapers not so much, but you can see them getting there. Blood Rats also in the mix. It's quite a tricky heat. Of course, we also have the Ruby Rockets, Team Watershock under the radar. Those are quite far behind, but they would love to get a good result here. Jade, the first one to drop through into the second orange funnel, and is just barely avoiding that hole. Gets on to the third first? It's C, Jade, Romaine. No, it's Shock and Rocket for the Ruby Rockets there, and Spy Eyes now hold the lead. But it's everybody right there. 8 marbles in one funnel. They are all very close, and I believe Team Watershark they drop right through. They're gonna go into the green funnel. Oh, is that a DNF? No, almost, because they gained a lot of speed in their Shock. Battling with Artery now for 8th place. Who can get a good gap? Jade goes wide. Jade goes long, but they can't avoid a lot of collision. Shock from Team Watershock now with quite a gap to the rest. They're not doing good. Spy Eyes drop on through next. Ruby Rocket's Blood Rats also struggling. And Spy Eyes, the first one on that Cyan funnel. Devil, of course, he did pretty good in season 1 in this event. How good can he keep it? And it will be a battle for 7th place, I believe, between those two, because they're pretty far back. And it is Ruby Rockets now trying to hold on, but they're struggling. That's the reserve Rocket in 6th place right now, holding one funnel ahead of the other two. Missile also in the mix, about to fall through as well. Missile also a good marble on this event. See now. Also there, Romaine, and it's quite a battle for advancement. Can Shock and Devil hold on just a little longer to avoid getting eliminated? Shock will not, and Devil will not either. But which two marbles will not advance to the final here? It's a 5 marble battle. Rocket will not. And the final marble, who will it be? It's C. C does not advance. So it's Romaine for the Little Sleepers, Missile from Under the Radar, Artery for the Blood Rats, and Jade with quite a huge gap to the rest. He goes on to win the heat convincingly for the Speedy Greens. They want to regain their composure. They're now in third in the championship, ahead of their early rivals in the rainforests. Another, it's a battle between Invisibles and the Spy Eyes, but with Spy Eyes not advancing with the Devil, has this might be a good chance for other teams to attack those at the top of the leaderboard. It's gonna be a bit tricky to handle now, entering the second half and the second heat. Yet Lessard, now also here, Hart, also here. There's like four captains. Yeah, that's happening in Human Forest as well. But here's Invisibles, the other championship contenders. They're now in second place in the championship. Wait, never mind. Invisibles, they lead the way right now. But it is Invisibles trying to hold off the Spy Eyes, of course, but with them not advancing, the Invisibles, they have a clear path ahead. If they can just hold on and advance in this heat. But it's just like in the first heat, it's quite a battle in the orange funnels. You have to avoid taking a straight line down. Invisibles, oh, I believe they almost got stuck, just like in season one. But I think yeah, they gotta go. They got it going. But it's still close between everyone. We haven't seen anyone drop straight through to that green funnel this time, and it's uh, four marbles have already itched ahead, I believe. Well, not really. Lessard is just doing amazingly, and Lessard, does he have a full funnel lead? Yes, he does. Lime Deserts are doing pretty well, but it's a seven marble battle. Hard avoids collision, but I believe they'll also be joining this battle. Seven marbles, all battling for advancement. Lessard, unless they get stuck, they should be getting an easy advancement here. And it's very close. It's very close between everyone. Yelly drops onto reversed into the cyan funnel, and he goes right through to the red funnels. It's Invisible's Rainforests, the Police Rolls, and the Velocity Maniacs now battling in those red funnels. Candy Crushers and Hurtful Vikings, I believe, will be able to stay clear of the rest. Human Forest holding on to fourth. They want to get back into the championship battle. They've not done well recently, but they want to get back. Um, but it's not looking pretty good for them. It's five marbles battling for advancement, and Bremen's holding on nicely. Quickie goes down, Yelly goes down, Advin goes down, Human Forest goes down, and that settles it. Invisibles will advance, and that will probably give them the edge in the championship over the Spy Eyes. And it also will be Candy Crushers, who have not had a good season. Of course, some moments of brilliance, like in Spinner Madness, but other than that, their season has been very floppy. Lime Deserts, now you see them hard, and Blizzard, both captains, they will take the top two spots in this heat. Very good job from those two. Lessard, he wants to win the heat too, avoids any sort of contact with Hart, and that is the results for Heat 2. As now we will go into the consolation round for ninth place. Solid results there from Lime Deserts and the Heartful Vikings. They want to get in the mix for the championship battle as well. Invisibles, they're trying to hold that lead with Brimp and Minty for the Candy Crushers. They love to do something, but oh, it is trouble for the Rainforests with their captain this time. And now, what can they salvage? The Spy Eyes, perhaps also the Coral Divers and the Rainforests. They want to salvage some points here for the championship, but it's still very early days. Even those bottom teams could challenge for the championship if they get things going in the second half. So let's not count out the rest of the teams, but who do we see dropping onto the orange funnels first? Will be the Burley's Rolls, then Ruby Rockets, uh, Velocity Maniacs. Dynamo Cat's they were the last ones to follow through. And Team Watershock, it's not looking good for them, but it's still very, very, very close. AMB's Orange Funnels always battling here. Oh, but I believe somebody might have gone right through. I don't know who it is, though. That's 7 marbles, all in that one. Oh, and it's C from the Coral Divers. They are in trouble. Coral Divers struggling at the bottom of the order. Now in the green funnels. I believe they've now dropped into the second green funnel. That's not looking good for them. Rocket now drops on through to the green funnels. Spy Eyes hold the lead. But there's contact between everyone in this orange funnel. But it's very close still. Coral Divers still struggling. Oh, but I believe they made contact, but no, they don't get there quite yet. Ruby Rockets also in trouble. Velocity Maniacs struggling. Oh, but it's 7 marbles into one funnel. It's gonna be very, very close for first place, or well, ninth. And now Coral Divers, they've held on nicely actually, and now they're in the mix, now battling with Rocket from the Ruby Rockets. Dynamo Cat's now they have the lead. Um, Team Watershock trying to get second place here. And now we go into the Cyan funnel. It's gonna be Coral Divers and the Ruby Rockets. Now dropping straight through Ruby Rockets. Wow, now they drop into they're the first ones to drop into the second red funnel, first ones to drop into the third. But it's very close. Look at that. 6 marbles already in the red. 8 marbles, I believe. Now they are all in the red. And now who can hold on for ninth place? The British Rolls now in that final funnel. Oh, Ruby Rockets, they're salvaging some points there, salvaging some positions, and they're gliding with everyone. They're getting everything together. Spy Eyes, they will take 15th. Coral Divers 14th. British Rolls, they take 13th, I believe. Team Watershock 12th. Human Forest, they take 11th. Yeah, they take Stunt and Rocket. What a comeback for the Ruby Rockets. They will take 9th place. And that is a phenomenal job from Rocket to take those solid 7 points midfield, but stellar performance on the red funnels, struggling after the silent funnel, but wow, what a comeback Rocket had. Look at that. Almost gets sandwiched, but does manage to hold on ahead of Yelly to, to get best of the rest here in the consolation round. And now for the final, the real deal. Romaine, Jade, Missile, Archery, Minty, Brim, Heart, and Lizard. Down they go. Who gets gold in the final endurance? Lizard holding on nicely to the lead, but remember this is very early. It barely affects the result. And the purple's funnel almost always gets them sorted up, bunches them up together. But Misselin, oh look at Misselin, Minty, they're doing pretty good. Can they avoid contact? Jade also there. No, they can't. But Minty now in the lead. Can this be a first podium for the Candy Crushers? Oh, they've messed it up. They're gonna collide with a lot of people, with a lot of marbles, and now it's everyone fighting in that orange funnel. Ooh, Heart almost goes back up funnel. And it's still very close from Maine. Currently in that last, alone in that final orange funnel. And Jade from the Speedy Greens is doing pretty good. Can they avoid contact? Jade might get a good lead if he can avoid contact with Minty, who's about to drop through, and he can. Jade has not collided. Ooh, contact between Minty and Lizard. They're both struggling. Jade is there, but I believe he's avoided contact beautifully handled by Jade, and I believe now it will be a full funnel lead. Oh god, that's not looking good for the rest of them, and but for the Spitting Greens, it could be what gets them back into the championship fight. Of course, that team sits right now in third place. And looking at the rest of the field, we see the Invisibles in dead last. So, oh, this could be a very good moment for the Speedy Greens to strike. It is very close though between everybody from second all the way down to eighth. Um, what else do we see here? Hart now dropping into the red funnels. It is close. It is close for second place, but who takes it? Jade, I believe, will now secure first place. Yeah, he will for sure, unless he gets stuck. But now it's a battle to see who can take second place. But here's a battle for seventh, a mini battle, because Invisibles they will be the first ones dropping through. Then come the Candy Crushers. They will take seventh. Under the radar, can they hold on just a little bit longer to avoid sixth place? Yes, they can. Blood Reds, they take sixth. Under the radar will only get fifth. Let us Leapers, can they get a podium? No. They get fourth. Heartful Vikings are now fighting with the Lime Deserts to take second place. Who does it? And it's Lessert for the Lime Deserts. But it will not matter anyway. Jade wins this one. Not even close. Jade will get gold, and yeah, this is just a victory run down the red finals. Just bragging rights. He's trying to. He went fast through that one, but he can just enjoy the track now because he's won this event, and not even close. By a mile, he's done it. Good job to Jade from the Speedy Greens, and that team will definitely be getting back into the championship fight because the Spy Eyes and the Invisible Steve both struggled in this event. So that is P1 for the Speedy Greens. Lessert and Hard they will round up the podium. Both hit winners since P1 and P2. Um, and Romaine also gets another P4 finish for the Little Sleepers. That's, I believe, their second this season. Still very, very consistent is that team. Heartful Vikings, Soundline Deserts, they will get a third medal of this season. But guess what? The Speedy Greens, that's their third medal, but also their third gold of the season. That means a perfect gold streak 3-0-0, and that is Jade, Lessard, and Hart who will enjoy the three steps of the podium. But how does this shake up the standings? At the top, it is Speedy Green's 16-point lead. Wait, no, actually, 10-point lead. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. In the standings, Invisibles are supposed to be second, Spy Eyes third with 92 points. Rainforest here hold on fourth. It's very close still. Lime Deserts, Harville Vikings, Coral Divers, Blood Reds, and Little Sleepers also could get in the mix. All below 90 points, but oh no, the bottom seven, 21 points back. They'd love to get something going. And well, this is gonna round up the first half of the season. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next event, the Sand Rally.